Hello!
What's up?
Welcome back to another EVGA podcast. We are finally back to our normal streaming schedules.
Our relationship felt pretty distant there for a while.
So we have been very busy. We had the move. So we moved. In case you didn't know, we moved offices. So we are. There's a bit of a change. If you weren't here last week, there's a bit of a change of scenery around here. So we're actually on the second floor now.
We are with comfy chairs.
Yeah, much comfier chairs that actually rotate. So we moved offices.
And I got kicked out of my seat.
So, of course, we had the holidays, then we moved offices, and then we had CES. So it's been pretty crazy.
And then you moved your own home.
And then I moved much closer to the office,
there you go.
Which is good for me. Literally 5 minutes.
Nice.
I could almost walk home, but it's kind of far to walk for me.
Yes.
But a lot of stuff's been going on. We announced a lot of new products at CES, some of which we'll talk about today. If you have any questions, please put them in the chat. We'll try to answer anything that we can. And even this week, we had new products that we launched on our website that are actually available now. New power supplies, a new motherboard also. So 2016 is going to be a pretty good year for EVGA. We have a lot of new things, and it's going to be nonstop.
It's going to be EVGA 2016.
Yeah, 2016 is going to be the year.
Yes, and like I said, everybody, last Friday, if you want to know details, information about the new products, pick his brain today.
No, that might hurt. Where's that head crab?
Yeah, it made it over, but I think it's on the other side of the room.
The head crab has successfully migrated from our old office to our new, which, by the way, our new office is like literally down the street, but it's huge. In fact, every time I need to go to the other side of the office,
when you need to come get me,
I feel like I've ran a marathon.
It's true.
It is a good distance, but that's good because we are growing and expanding, and we need more space, right?
We need a lot more space with all the stuff we were showing at CES.
So eventually we plan to do some, so we're still kind of cleaning up around here, but eventually we would like to do some sort of, I don't know, what do we want to call it? Like a
virtual tour, video tour.
Yeah, live video tour.
I don't think it's going to be a virtual tour.
I don't think it'll be live either, unless we like Periscope or something. It'd be kind of weird, but
just walk around with GoPros on.
Yeah,
there you go.
First-person perspective of what it's like to walk around the EVGA.
There you go, FPS EVGA office.
Yep.
See it on the Steam green light.
So yeah, we eventually plan to do that, but we're still kind of settling in here. So, this thing made it also. And by the way, we have some new Fallout news today. Also, yeah.
Fault Bay didn't make it over. So.
Max Bunny said he wants to go on Google Maps and see the EVGA office in 360.
I don't think they updated it yet. I think if you go to Google Maps and look up our address, it's just a plot of dirt.
Yeah, because they only update I don't know how often, But it was this building is actually new construction, so
it's brand new everything.
So if you look on Google Maps, there's nothing there because the last time they took an image, there was nothing there. So.
It's just a dirt. So.
Okay, so what do we have? I don't even know where to start here.
I think we should start with the new Z170.
So let's talk about. So let me move over here. So hopefully this works just like it used to work, which was not really perfect, but worked. So this week so at CES, one of the new products we showed was a new Z170 motherboard.
Yep.
And we actually officially launched it on Tuesday of this week, and it's actually available today at Newegg, at EVGA.com, other places as well. So it is called the EVGA Z170 Classified K, and the K stands for killer because it has a killer Ethernet, right? See how clever that was? So you can see the board here. Actually, it doesn't have all of the classified features. It has quite a few of them, but there are some differences. For example, the board is ATX form factor now, so it's a bit not as wide.
Well, it's standard size,
right? Compared to eATX, which was the classified board. It has the same PWM, but the biggest change from the classified board is it does not have the PLX bridge chip. The PLX bridge chip allowed it to run 4 SLI. It gave it more PCI Express lanes. But that's actually a pretty costly chipset to add.
But we did also add 2 M.2 slots on this board.
There are 2.M2s on this, and there are
say that 5 times fast.
There are 2 USB 3.1 Type A's on here as well. These red connectors on the back here. So this board is $289, which is cheaper than classified today because of the removal of the bridge chip and some other tweaks here and there.
So it's a little take, a little add, basically between the two.
Yeah, so it's kind of a middle ground, you would say, in a way, between the classified and the FTW. Although I think it's probably a bit closer to the classified in terms of features. But you can see here the differences. Here's the classified. It also doesn't have the Creative Core 3D audio on that one as well. But of course, it has enough expansion if you wanted to add a secondary
sound card that mentioned later.
Actually, yeah, I don't think we have it. I don't think I put
you didn't put it.
But we could talk about that.
Yeah.
So the audio card is one of the other products that we showed at
yeah, there was some questions about that.
But it's very early right now, so I don't have a lot of details to show. But if you look at a lot of the press sites and YouTube guys out there, you can find some more information about that. But we can talk about that in a little bit as well. So that's the Classified K. Available now. So is there any questions in there?
Oh yeah, somebody asked the giveaway. Of course we give away stuff. We give away stuff all the time.
So we do have a giveaway today.
Oh,
and
snaps.
It is this little guy right here.
Little powerful guy.
It's the Z170 Stinger. So it's a mini ITX motherboard. Overclocks great, runs great, of course. You can put a full-size graphics card in there. So the way that we will give this motherboard away is that later on the stream we will have a... Is it a word now? Or
it's a phrase, I thought we
were
going with?
Yes. It's a secret phrase, not a word. I got corrected on that earlier. So we will have a secret phrase, and then you go to a website, which we will put in the chat. You put that secret phrase in, and then you are entered, and we will pick somebody, one of you, to win.
Yes, definitely. And Clinch Eastwood, we will get to the liquid cooling setup that we showed in the new case. So just stay tuned.
A lot of new stuff at CES case. We had a liquid cooling system, an audio card. We had a laptop.
Yeah. And the keyboard was confirmed finally?
Finally. There's 2 keyboards, actually.
I know. Awesome.
All right. So what else do we have? The other product that we... actually... I can't remember if this... I said this was Tuesday. Maybe it was Thursday. I can't remember. There's too much stuff going on. But the other product that we announced and officially announced and made available was new titanium power supplies, which a lot of people have been asking about. So 1,850, 750 titanium is the next power supplies in our lineup. Of course, we're always adding new. Of course, these have the 10-year warranty, which is pretty unbelievable.
10-year warranty with our legendary customer support.
Yep. And it has the eco mode, which it allows for basically silent operation until you hit a certain load on the power supply, and then the fan will kick in.
And a lot of times, under normal operations, the fan
most of the time it does not even turn on.
Very
of course,
quiet.
fully modular on those as well. Yeah, they're available now. The 850 and the 1000 are available today. The 750 will be in a few weeks.
There you go.
You can get them at EVGA, Amazon Newegg, everywhere you buy EVGA power supplies.
There you go.
And when this officially launched, there was also a Johnny Guru review, which went live. 9.6 out of 10. Pretty good.
I think the biggest thing, well,
I mean, I think the biggest thing is the pricing. It is $279, so for a power supply is a little bit, it's on the higher end, but it's titanium rating, and to achieve a titanium rating in a power supply, you need some really heavy-duty components in order to do that. So if you're looking for the ultimate in efficiency at a lower wattage, like 850, 1000, 750, then these are pretty much the power supply for you.
Definitely.
All right. Does the PSU come with Jacob's phone number? Sure. Why not? You can message me on Twitter instead.
That's true.
Only
Twitter.
My phone rings too much as it is. All right. So that was that, and then like always, where did it go?
What do you do with it? It's that one right there.
So like always, we pick a an Instagram image that we think is pretty awesome, and this week we thought this one was pretty awesome.
Very, very clean build. Z170 Classified, dual 980 Ti's. You got the fancy Pro Bridge, XSPC radiators mounted top and bottom, along with some hardline tubing. It's just a clean build. That's why I liked it.
Yeah, it's very clean. But I just noticed that he's missing the 24-pin power connector.
Yeah, he did mention in one of the comments on his actual page that this was a work in progress.
Yeah.
So it's one of the cube cases, so the power supply is actually in the back. So
Yep. It's clean once it gets. And you have the right angle 24-pin power on there, so should be very nice. But yeah, this looks like a pretty nice build here. What cards were there?
980 Ti's.
Okay.
Can't go wrong.
Yeah, you can't go wrong. All right, and then we also have on GeForce.com our favorite Fallout guy. NVIDIA posted a graphics performance and tweaking guide for Fallout 4. So if you wanted to get the most performance out of Fallout 4, then definitely take a look at this guide. This is an extremely detailed guide.
And they usually do a guide like this maybe 2 or 3 times a year, and it's worth the read for sure.
Yeah.
They go into a lot of detail.
It is a lot of detail about all the graphic settings. It gives you image comparisons about different settings, like how the higher texture quality looks compared to like high quality textures versus medium quality textures. So all the information you could ever want about the graphic settings in Fallout 4 are all right here. I mean, look how small my scroll bar is here.
And of course, powered by GC.
And in fact, speaking of Fallout 4, they released a beta patch today, version 1. I think it's 1.3.
Yes.
Which adds some NVIDIA features. So it adds what they called weapon debris.
Yeah.
And also adds, I think it was HBAO Plus, which is a more advanced version of ambient occlusion, which gives you better shadowing on some objects, things like that. So that is really cool to see. And maybe we can check that out in a little bit.
Yeah, we'll go back to me playing.
Yeah. All right, so that's Fallout 4. Was there anything else?
The fun news, the awesome news.
Okay, so now I think I think you showed this last week. Okay, but we're gonna show it again,
Yes,
just in case. Oh, how do we full screen? Oh, there we go.
I had to try to cover for you while you were gone, and I had to think,
So
what would Jacob do?
This is the EVGA. Oh look, we're streaming. We're live on Twitch right now. This is the EVGA gaming laptop called the SC17. All right, so there's the SC17.
So I actually have a question about that.
Okay.
Was that game footage you playing Rainbow Six?
Yes.
I knew it.
How did you guess? So, so there's a couple things so there's a lot to talk about this product.
Yeah.
We've been working on this thing for over a year, and much longer than a year actually. And we are so excited to finally have the product in its near final form. So we showed it off at CES. There's a lot of coverage of it. Linus had a video.
A lot of the tech reviews.
Almost all the major YouTube guys had a video. There's some write-ups as well.
So we blew it up.
There's so the one thing about this product is that we really wanted to make it a true overclocking laptop. So what you get is a full GUI BIOS. I'm not talking like, like the basic ones that you get on laptop. This is like a full motherboard like GUI BIOS. With
It's like the BIOS that we already have on our motherboards.
basically, you get full control over your voltages. You get full control over all your CPU multipliers. You get full control over of course your boot devices, all that kind of stuff that you get in the BIOS. Even GPU overclocking you can do from the BIOS. We showed that, several videos show that working at CES. We're able to overclock this laptop to in some cases 4 or maybe a little bit higher gigahertz. So
Wow.
it's pretty sweet. Not only that, there is actually, so like I said, we designed this to be an overclocking laptop. There is actually a clear CMOS button.
Yeah, I saw that.
Directly above the power button, there is a clear CMOS button to reset the BIOS. So, but that's not all there is to this laptop. It's high quality specs. GTX 980M graphics.
4K.
It's a 4K display, 6820 CPU, which of course is unlocked, overclockable. Memory overclockable. You have full control over all your memory timings in the BIOS as well. Memory timings, memory frequency, everything. So you can really tweak this laptop to your heart's desire.
It's like a portable computer.
The memory, we're actually able to overclock 2800 megahertz. And if you think about it, overclocking memory on a laptop, that's like almost an unheard of thing, but we're able to do it on the EVGA SC17.
So far,
the panel is, like we said, 4K. There's 2 versions, actually. There was some confusion about this. There is 2 versions in development. We showed both versions at CES. So there is the SC17, which is a 4K display. It's actually a brand new sharp panel. There's very little 17-inch 4K laptops today because it's a brand new panel that just came out. And there's the SC17G, which is the G-Sync version of that. Now, the G-Sync version is going to come a little bit later because it's so new that it's still in the qualification processes to get G-Sync added to it. So that's, in a nutshell, that is the laptop. Yeah, of course, it's very thin, 1.05 inches at its thickest point. USB 3.1 Type-C. The list goes on and on. I mean, it's extremely quiet. Unibody chassis, aluminum. So it's a very sleek design. Let me see if I have another image on here. That's the bottom of it. USB 3.1 Type-C on there as well. We also will include an adapter to go from 3.1 to 3.0 if you needed to. Even the power brick, a completely customized power brick, 275 watts.
Doesn't it have like a EVGA logo on it?
Yeah, but it's...
I don't have a picture of it.
It's a flat design. It's like a square, flat design. So we designed everything on this thing from the ground up. The power, the chassis, the motherboard PCB, the cooling design, the thermal design, everything was designed from the ground up. So like I said, took a long time to get to this stage in development, but we're pretty excited. Somebody asked how hot. Under full load, we spent a lot of time on the thermal design. So under full load, it's like 70s for the GPU. I mean, we were running Tomb Raider on it at, it was running great and it was like 72 degrees Celsius, under full load, which is really good for a laptop.
What about CPU?
CPU, I mean, CPU is reasonable as well. I can't remember the exact temperatures that I was running at, but I think a lot of people will be surprised at the noise level of it. It is actually, I've used a lot of 17-inch gaming notebooks, and this is by far the quietest I have ever heard during gaming.
Well, that's
in my
good
experience.
And then we did have somebody ask on Reddit. So yeah, there's our plug for Reddit. r/Team EVGA. Asked, since we're coming out with a laptop, are we going to expect what they call bloatware? And you responded, and I responded, pretty much no. There's not going to be any bloatware, extra software on there. Only it's just you open it up and it's good to go.
Yeah, there's no. Why bog it down with bloatware if we put such good
exactly. I mean, can we expect Precision being bundled with it?
So there is a version of Precision that is being designed specifically for the laptop.
Okay.
And it's going to have more features. Of course, it'll have all the overclocking stuff, CPU, GPUs, but it'll have more control over like the lighting.
Okay.
Like for example, the LED light, the EVGA light on the actual panel can be adjusted. It's not actually. It's a separate LED. It's not the backlight. So. It's not the LCD backlight, so you can control the brightness of that. So things like that you can do from the software as well. And I saw somebody ask about can you take off the bottom of the case? I assume he's still talking about the laptop. So if you take a look at this picture right here, this entire back panel can be removed. So the whole panel is just, there's just some screws around it. The whole panel can be removed, and that gives you access to the SODIMMs. So you can upgrade the SODIMMs if you want. It also gives you access to the M.2s.
Oh.
So it will include a PCIe based NVMe drive, which is extremely fast. 256 gigs, we're planning for that. And it also has one 2.5 inch, 1 terabyte for storage. So both of those can be accessed. The Wi-Fi can be accessed there if you wanted to change that out for whatever reason. So it's actually pretty easy to swap the components out if you wanted to.
So it's not
upgrade it.
only is it feature packed, but by removing that panel underneath, you got some upgrade options.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yep.
might not be able to upgrade the CPU or the
CPU
or
and the GPU cannot be upgraded
But-
because they are not a socket. It's not a socketed design. They're actually on the motherboard PCB. That's how we're able to get it to 1.05 inches. So those actually cannot be upgraded. But all the other things, memory, storage, that stuff. there's
adding
no
more,
problem.
or you said it sounded like there was 2 M.2s.
There's 2 M.2s. Yeah, only one's populated. So yeah.
Jeez,
So
we got
that's
the
the laptop.
beast
Pricing, still working on pricing. Haven't finalized
Yeah.
that. Availability will be
soon. No.
very soon. Yeah, I think sooner than most people think. Yeah, within the next couple months, you should hear a lot more information about availability and pricing. Somebody asked about the giveaway. If you're just joining, this is the giveaway that we have. It's a Z170 Stinger motherboard. Woohoo! So, like we said, we will give a secret phrase. Not a word.
Phrase.
It's not a word. It's a phrase. And we'll give you a URL to put that secret phrase in, and we will pick one random winner.
That's true. So what else do we have to show?
So that's the laptop.
Are we? I think
We also have the case.
Whew, yeah, a lot of hype last Friday when I covered for you.
So this case has been in development for a while as well. So there's a lot of new stuff on this case. First of all, there's spot for, you could put 2 360 radiators in there, one on the front, one on the top. There's also spot for radiators on the back. So if you take a look at this picture, it's kind of hard to see from this picture, but this back panel actually opens, and there is I call it like a...
They can't see your mouse pointer right there.
Oh,
You
yeah,
know that,
that's
right. You got to do it on the image.
I don't think that'll
Oh,
work
you
either.
can because we have it embedded. Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay. So anyways,
You're all pointing.
so
at it.
anyways, on the back panel, what is traditionally the back panel of a chassis, there is a...
It's like
a
literally
door.
like an enclosure. You push it and it pops open.
Right. And
I mean,
it has a dedicated GPU cooling fan to exhaust air directly on the GPUs, to exhaust air out of the case, and that can actually lower the GPU temperatures by 6 to 7 degrees Celsius compared to a
And-
traditional chassis.
somebody asked where to go. I missed it. The Maniac Geek. There are some pictures close up of the case on our Instagram. So Instagram.com/teamevga.
Mm-hmm.
From last week's post, we have some close up pictures of the case.
Let me see if
Oh.
maybe I can just get...
Why are you trying to log in?
Oops, sorry.
Keep going. It's after the keyboard. That's one where there. That's inside. Oh, in the back panel. I have another one. There's that one too.
Yeah,
But you got to go to the browser to show them.
and then I have to close it and open it again.
You got to work the magic.
So let's see if we can pull up some other angles of this. So hopefully you can see that.
You got to zoom in. We had this problem. Oh, there you go.
So that's the case, basically. It's very early right now, so some of this may slightly change, but you can kind of see the general look. So can you see my mouse pointer? Yeah, you can.
Now on this one, we'll get it on the browser.
So this panel opens up. There's a dedicated fan right here for exhausting. It helps pull air across these GPUs. There's another fan right here, and like we said, 360 here, 360 here. You can add.
And that front panel actually pops open too, right here.
Yep. So there's a fan filter there, which is removable. And so the thing with this case is that we really wanted to treat this side as kind of like more the front in a way. So you can see your power button here. You have these are fan controls. So there's 2 separate sections for fan controls. So you can control the intake and the exhaust separately. So you can see we're running 80%. I'm not sure if that's the intake or exhaust speed. We're running 80% fan speed on that one there. Of course, you have all your USBs here as well.
That I'm actually looking forward is having that integrated fan controller is pretty awesome.
Let's see if we have any other. So this is the
Inside in the
it's kind of
back.
cropped, but this is the backside. Obviously, the backside of the motherboard there. Here's all your SATA here. So you have 2.5, you have 3.5 all here on the backside. So it's a very clean look.
The only other one I have is up. Oh, that one right there to the left. That's it.
Yeah, so there's another kind of angle of it there. So this is so new, it does not even have a name.
Well, yeah, it does. Gaming case.
No, that's not. So a lot of people have been asking about why does it say gaming case on there. That's a temporary name because we do not have a name for the case yet. But once it has a name, that will say whatever the name of the product is, I assume. But that remains to be seen as we're still actively in development. But you can kind of see our direction with it, and yeah, it's really nice, really nice.
I'm looking forward to it.
All right, so that is the case. Was there any questions that we missed in there?
What fans will we come in the case, or is that still all?
Still deciding that. Haven't finalized that exactly. So it is a full tower case if you haven't noticed. So it can support XL ATX, eATX, everything. Even mini ITX if you really wanted
we should
to.
have a contest to name the case.
Yeah, if you guys have any great ideas for cases, just put them in the chat there. All right, so where were we? All right, so that's the case. And next product that we showed at CES is a cooling. I don't want to call it a cooling product because it's not one product. It's like an entire ecosystem, basically. So what we are working on is a closed loop. It's kind of closed loop, but not really because you can open the loop. So what is traditionally considered a closed loop cooling solution, but it is upgradable. So CPUs, GPUs, radiators. So we will provide CPUs, GPUs. We'll have different size radiators. So for example, you can see here there is 2 quick disconnects on this closed loop cooling solution. So for example, I could add another radiator into that loop probably within 5 minutes. I could add a GPU into that loop. I could add another GPU. I could add another CPU into that loop. Every single device will have a pump on it. CPUs, GPUs, not the radiators, but CPUs and GPUs. So you don't need to have a CPU in the loop. You could have just GPUs in the loop. You could have 2 GPUs in the loop. You could have 3. You could have 4. So there's kind of a unlimited kind of combinations that you can have. So
I believe even during you did a review with Hardware Canucks, you disconnected it while it was on.
Yes,
just to show
you could do that.
Popped it right open.
You could actually do that. We were debating whether or not that should be done, but it can be done actually.
There you go.
As we find out. So yeah, it's really awesome the amount of different configurations that you can have on here. Is here's the GPU, so you can see this is the GPU block. So what we were demonstrating was, now I'm going to need to go back to here again. What we were showing in our chassis was, where is that at? There's one, I guess. So let me go back here again. So what we were showing was CPUs, 1 CPU plus 4 cards and 4 ways to light on a single loop, basically.
Yeah.
It was on a single 360 radiator. So we have it's going into the CPU. Each of the GPUs is daisy chained together, and then it goes back to the radiator. So our kind of thinking behind this is to eventually sell graphics cards that just have connectors on them, no radiator attached. So you can add it to your existing solution really easily. And same thing with radiators. We'll sell radiators with no blocks connected to them. So you can add another radiator to your loop, or upgrade your radiator, or really choose the kind of configuration that best suits your case. So that is the water cooling solution. All right, and then, God, there's so much stuff. So much stuff to cover. Okay, so the next product is
VR ready.
so the GTX 980 Ti VR edition. So so if you look at that picture there, that looks like a standard, like the end of a standard 980 Ti, except it has a tiny little mini HDMI connector right there.
Mm-hmm.
So that mini HDMI connector will connect to this front bay and allow you to get front HDMI and USB 3.0. The USB 3.0 are actually coming from a motherboard header, so there's another cable on there. So what you will get is front HDMI and USB 3.0 for VR, Vive, either the Vive or the Oculus. Just to allow you, it's just more convenient to allow you to plug it in the front. Not only that, you'll get some more cable length off the HDMI, obviously just being in the front of the case instead. So this product will come very soon. Like I said, it's called the 980 Ti VR edition. It'll come with the bay, the drive bay in there. So
basically, for this, the idea is you have the bay, HDMI connector, two USB 3.0s, and then for the additional connectors for the Oculus, just plug them into the front panel of the case, and then you're good to go.
Your case usually already has a couple of USB 3.0 connectors on it, or 2.0 on there.
Yeah.
So, we didn't want to take away from that, because if we were to add another USB header on there, you would take away from the case. So we have two off a header from there, and then the additional, if you need additional, can come from the case. All right, so that is that. And then
there's a lot of stuff. Well, we still have one more thing to talk about.
Yeah,
I believe Tech Power Up has it.
I don't have a picture, but hopefully we can just grab one real quick here. So the audio card, which is the other product, which does not have a name either, as it is so brand new. But
yes, so far the 980 Ti VR will SLI with the 980 or other 980 Ti's like ACX 2.0, FTW, Classified, or the reference design that we offer. That's the only difference, is that mini HDMI in the back for the header.
Yep. All right, so let's.
So what about? I have seen this a couple of times. Do we have ETA for the
water cooling? Not yet. We're planning about.
I like the ecosystem. That's got to be the name.
There's actually two. So the naming will be QRG and QRC, quick release GPU, quick release CPU. And we don't have an exact release date just yet, but it's targeted for around Q2. But with a product like this, there's a lot to think about. So like we need to, usually with a closed loop cooling solution, these are things that you don't need to consider, but we need to make sure that it can fit, the cable lengths are correct, to reach all possible configurations. We're planning to have an extender to allow you, if you need a little bit longer cable length, to be able to do that. And by the way, all the items in there will all be pre-filled. Everything will be pre-filled, so there will be no need to adding any fluid or anything like that. So the last product, and we grabbed this from Tech Power Up, is the audio card, which is a professional level audio card that is very early right now. But we showed it at CES, and we showed a working prototype. So we plan to have two versions, PCI Express and USB external as well.
So are those 3.5 millimeter plugs?
Yep.
Yeah, there you go.
We will include an adapter though. To go to
the one thing we didn't talk about, after all the hype and all the questions. What about the keyboard?
Keyboard is still coming. There's two versions, Z10 and Z5. Z5 will be a more entry level, fully mechanical still, but it won't have all the features of the Z10. And then we have the Z10, which has the LCD and the EVGA and everything else to go along with it. We plan to have two different switch types, blue and brown right now. We may look at others in the future. And here's another kind of some details about the the laptop. So the clear CMOS is actually right there. It's one of those things you like poke a little
paper clip or something?
Paper clip in there. Yeah. So
The EVGA Pandora case. That's kind of nice.
that's not bad. Not bad. So that was CS, basically.
You had a busy weekend.
It
Or a
was
busy
very,
week.
very busy. And there's still a lot to do, though, you know. So we are going to be very busy this year getting all these products to market.
So while we move on to the next thing, should we offer the secret phrase?
Okay, yes. So like we said, we are giving away this Z170 Stinger motherboard, mini ITX motherboard, full performance, PCI Express 16 3.0 with a 16 slot, so you can put a Titan X in there if you really wanted to. So the secret phrase. So first of all, to what is it? The command again? I forgot.
Giveaway? Live giveaway? It's been a while.
I know it's been too long. That didn't
Oh,
work.
I think it's just giveaway.
I think it's giveaway. There we go. It's been a while. So go to that URL. It's evga.com/podcast/live giveaway. Let me put it in YouTube as well.
And
We are streaming to both YouTube and Twitch. In fact, on YouTube, this is the most I've ever seen in our stream in YouTube.
let's see the
Okay,
hype.
live giveaway.
Hype.
Did we say what the secret phrase was yet?
You haven't. I think you put it in YouTube.
No, I didn't. Okay, so the secret phrase is SC17.
There you go.
There you go. Secret phrase SC17. So, put that phrase, go to that URL, put that phrase in, and then we will pick a winner.
Stinger hype.
We will pick a winner to win this tiny, looks can be deceiving.
It's very powerful.
It is very small and cute, but it is actually very fast. And overclock's very good.
Yes.
And we will pick a winner. So, while you guys are filling that out, I think we have something to play here. Hopefully. So, let's go over here. Yes. So, it is Fallout 4 with the 1.03 patch, which adds the new NVIDIA features. Like we said, HBAO Plus for better ambient occlusion detail, and also it has weapon debris effects. Which can you do that? Okay, I guess you can.
Just watch me. The whole point is we want to show off the weapon debris.
I
So I gotta
actually
go.
have not seen this, so I am. Yes, I really want you to find a weapon and see these weapon debris effects.
Yes.
But this is like the very beginning of the game.
I know.
So I don't really know how quickly we can find a weapon here, but you know, we're gonna try.
We are.
So like we said, secret phrase is SC17. We had some debates earlier whether that was a phrase or a word, but I'm pretty sure it is in fact not a word.
Well, we lost no matter what. So.
It is definitely not a word. It is a phrase.
So where'd that dude go? It's been so long since the beginning of this game. I don't remember.
Wait, don't you have to go to that? You have to go to the like a little baby holder carriage. Right?
Really?
I think so.
But they took my kid.
Oh,
Why do I
no,
want to
that's
relive
right.
that? That's horrible.
No, that was.
See, you just gave me sad memories.
that you needed to do that before. Okay, yeah, that was earlier on.
Okay, so.
Yeah, it's been a while since we looked at this. What'd you do?
I went to Steam mode.
I've been playing too much Rainbow Six Siege, but actually I have not even been playing very much Rainbow Six Siege because I've been so busy with all the CES stuff.
Yeah.
But I really want to get back into that.
Oh, it's not what it is. Oh. Aw, tab back. Okay.
Tab, enter.
Ah. There you go. Oh, I just did it again.
For winners, we will pick one winner. Right?
Well, we got one motherboard.
We have one motherboard here. One winner per week. Maybe we have a bonus prize. I don't know.
It depends.
What do you think?
It all depends.
Depends on what?
A lot of factors.
I don't think you're doing very good at finding a weapon.
That's what I'm trying to. I can't sprint anymore. What's that, dude?
Maybe in there.
That's where I'm going. It's got a rocket.
Could be one in there.
I have some XP now. Structures. I don't want to build a structure. I need to take this water cooler. Oh, whoa. Jeez.
By the way, if you guys have any questions, please put them in the chat and we will try to...
Hey, there's Fido. What's up, dog?
I thought it was Pluto.
Hey, boy. What are you
doing out here all by yourself?
Let's go.
Okay.
Yay.
Let's stick together.
That dog is probably 15 times the size of my dogs.
Mine too.
I got little minis.
You said dogs?
I have two.
Wow.
I have a Jack Russell Chihuahua named Rocky, and then I have a what do you call it? I don't know. I don't like him, so I don't call him anything. It's my wife's dog, but he's tiny.
Wait, you don't know what his name is?
You know, his name's Capone.
Okay. I was about to say.
I wanted to name him Apollo so I can have Rocky and Apollo, but I got vetoed.
Sorry.
Don't worry, we won't tell Jacob about last week's stream. You mean last week on how awesome it was?
Yeah, it was pretty good actually.
I thought it was.
I tuned in. I think I was in a taxi or something.
Were you watching on a taxi?
Yeah.
Why were you in a taxi?
I don't know. You know, in Vegas, everything is...
No, everything's on the strip.
Everything looks like it's walking distance, but it's really not.
All you need to do is get the MGM and get the yardsticks. That's all you need to do.
I mean, like when you look and like if you're in a hotel and you see like the whole strip, it looks like very close, but in actuality, it's probably like an hour.
Well, it's Vegas. You don't need to leave the hotel. You just go down to the area below and start throwing your money away.
Yeah, well, I try to avoid that, if at all possible.
Yeah, my fist of steel.
I don't think these count as weapons.
We are maxed out. We even have the HBOA plus, the ultra setting.
HBAO plus.
Oh, HBA. I got it backwards. This is why you're here.
Yeah, we're running. We still have two 980 Ti's in here, right?
You know what? We need to load to where I have that weapon. Which one was that? Was that here?
Right there.
We just have to be careful.
But this weapon, it didn't actually like make an impact on any surfaces.
Well, because we were in a place where we couldn't destroy anything.
I guess so. So how much longer are we gonna open this giveaway for?
Well, let's get going. Let's do 4 more minutes. Okay, there's my dog.
All right, 4 minutes.
We'll go here. I'm gonna go through here, and it's gonna load hopefully really fast because we had problems with this earlier.
So in 4 minutes, we will pick a winner to win the... Ah, it's gone. No winner. Oh, here it is.
I'd be like,
The Z170 Stinger.
well, in that
motherboard.
case, Jacob's gonna Amazon Prime me one.
Right.
This is where it's taking forever to load. See, this is why I vote for Rocket League every time. Do you guys play Diablo? No, I'm a huge... I mean, look what I'm wearing. I got a StarCraft 2 sweatshirt on. I'm a huge Blizzard fan.
Big Blizzard fan.
I am. I played through Diablo 3. I haven't played the updated patch, but...
Did you like the new StarCraft expansion?
Heck yeah, that was... I
heard
actually...
it was pretty good.
I was... Because... oh, wait, we just... Every StarCraft 2 that's been out, there's been some big theatrical ending to it. Wings of Liberty, Heart of the Swarm. It's been...
I heard the ending was pretty crazy, but...
Well, here's the
don't
thing.
spoil it for anyone.
The ending on...
Is this a spoiler alert?
No.
Okay.
on. I can't get up there. Blow up my dog. That's how frustrated I am.
That's not very nice.
But oh, see, this is why I told you we should play Rocket League. I don't have any good save points. The ending for the actual game was very semi disappointing to me. And then as soon as you beat it, an epilogue opens up, and that ending is fantastic.
So they tricked you.
Oh yeah,
There you
there we go. It was great. And of course, since it's Blizzard, they did leave it semi-open for maybe a StarCraft 3. So,
Brass's army back up on getting product shipped out. Yep, we're back in full swing, as you could say.
I find
We
something.
were during our moving process. Things
My dog found something. What'd you find?
something.
What'd you find? Tell me. Oh, thank you.
Trash can.
Yeah. There's nothing around here. Oh, hey, there's somebody.
It's kind of a wasteland.
Uh-oh. Oh, I hit him.
Not very good.
Maybe
though.
he'll show me some weapon debris.
Yeah. Has it been 4 minutes?
Oh!
There's your weapon debris.
Yes.
Look at you got an achievement. Touchdown. Oh, it doesn't show on the stream.
Wow. All right, but yes, that's 4 minutes, and that's weapon debris on my own body. So that was a
All right, so I think we have a winner.
very poor demonstration. Oh yeah, he's in chat. He's been very active in chat. We've answered, I think, a question.
So do you want to say who it is?
Yeah, why not?
Or we're just gonna
Let's
allude to
see
it?
let's see the hype for the winner. I love it. It's all about the hype, man. See, hashtag
that the
hype. Yeah. So, all right. In 3, 2, 1. There you go. There is the
Cherokee
winner.
Thunder.
See what I tell you?
Hey, you're right. There's your spaghetti picture. So the winner is Cherokee Thunder. So congratulations, you have won an EVGA Z170 Stinger motherboard.
Yes, and we will contact you. Oh wow, I botched that one. Let's try that again. Oh wow. And there we go. So congratulations. Wow.
But I found something else over here.
What, I got nuked? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh.
Should we give this to?
Jacob and his
Alright.
CES happiness.
But our official person picker, winner picker, is gone.
Our
so
torque picker.
I think we need to bring back the old school.
He was here last week, and I said he was coming out of retirement.
So we'll give away this EVGA X5 mouse. Actually, it's actually what we are using right now. And don't, Joey's playing. Don't take that as any kind of like that's how good the mouse is, because it actually is.
It's actually way better.
It's actually really good. It's my favorite mouse.
You
so.
should see me play with another mouse. I'm worse.
So we'll pick one winner to win the X5 mouse. So how are we doing this? So we're just gonna pull this up here, and then we're gonna use your mighty finger to. Here, I'll scroll this, and you. That one?
Yeah, I guess.
All right. So we have a winner,
So I got put in chat.
and the winner for the X5 mouse is.
You should put @ so then they get the notification. Uh-oh. Is he not in?
Typing. We have a winner.
There you go.
The finger of pick.
Yes, this is the mighty finger that picks many winners.
So, yeah. So I think we're out of prizes for this week. Next week. Wait, next week. Oh, next week we are here, right? It's the following week.
The following week we will not be here. We will be good old Texas.
So how can we do a live stream from PAX?
We invade the Twitch booth.
So that's your You need to figure that out.
I will figure it out and get it done.
So congrats to what was the first winner?
Cherokee Thunder.
Cherokee Thunder and Fergie One for winning EVGA Z170 Stinger and an EVGA Torque X5 mouse. We will be contacting you very shortly. In fact, we are contacting you
Yeah.
as I speak right now. It's real time.
Gotta get it done.
So is there any other questions that we maybe have missed in the chat? Can try to get to. There's so many. Let's give away a laptop.
We don't have one.
Not yet.
I don't know, if we're gonna give away a laptop, we need like 500 people watching. Gotta make that happen. That's no guarantee though.
Yeah, don't.
Not making promises.
No promises.
Oh yeah, thanks Gumby. We forgot about that. Our gaming giveaway, 1000 GQ power supply, 2 of them.
Always ways to win.
Every week. Last week was Carbon, X10 Carbons, 5.
Wow.
This week, GQ power supply. Next week, probably be a motherboard. Week after that, we'll be back to mice. It's this endless cycle of giving away to the community because we love you guys.
Because it is always better to give than to receive, right?
I don't know, I like to receive stuff.
You're right.
So I think that's about it for today. And we'll be back normal only for 2 weeks, unless I figure out how to pull it off in Texas.
So we'll be back next week. We'll have some more stuff to give away like usual. Following week is PAX, so if you guys are going there, make sure to swing by and say hi. We're hoping to have a lot of the products that we showed at CES there. So if you wanted to get some hands-on with it, we should have some stuff there.
And I'll give you a sneak peek for those of you who want to potentially win stuff at PAX. We always have a Wear Your Gear contest. So if you have an EVGA shirt and you're in San Antonio,
I have some.
yeah,
Can I win?
no.
Oh.
Come by the booth, wear your EVGA shirt, and you'll have a chance to win some stuff that I got some good prizes we're bringing with us. So
Some secret insider tips from Joey.
Jacob doesn't even know what I'm bringing. He didn't help me
Oh,
pack.
Wow. I have been in CES mode for longer than.
Well, you've been
months.
in CES mode. I've been in PAX mode.
I've been in CES mode for months. Stream from the hotel.
I don't know, hotel wireless.
I don't know.
We'll
come
PAX
at you.
East. Yeah, PAX East
Maybe
is on
we can
there.
stream next week in PAX at 240p.
from our phones. Hey guys. So, all right.
Cool. All right, guys. Well, thanks for tuning in. Like always, we are pretty happy to be back to somewhat normal around here.
Yep.
Almost normal, I should say. But things are shaping up, and yeah, we'll see you again next week.
Next week. See you later, guys.
Bye.